세계적인 경기침체가 처음은 아니다. 2008년 미국발 금융위기. 마치 세계 경제에 종말의 날이 찾아온 것만 같았다. 이때만 해도 미국의 리더십이 살아있었다. 세계에서 경제 규모가 큰 20개 나라, 즉 G20의 정상들을 워싱턴으로 초청했다.
G20 was born out of the financial crisis. It was that first meeting that George W. Bush, President Bush, held that brought the G20 to leaders level in the midst of the crisis, recognizing that if you don't have national leaders from the major countries on board, the crisis, economic crisis, would be even more difficult to recover from.
G20 정상회담이 정례화된 것이 이때부터였다.
We exercise our leadership best when we are listening, when we recognize that the world is a complicated place and that we are going to have to act in partnership with other countries, when we lead by example.
Within very quick, short time, 2 or 3 years afterwards, the global economy began to pick up again. Okay. And we're missing that now completely. There isn't a discussion at the G20 level about how to coordinate on the scale that took place. And yet the crisis is as bad or even worse than the 2008 crisis.
지난 3월 G7 정상들은 코로나19 극복을 위한 긴급 회의를 열어 원칙적인 합의를 봤다. 구체적인 합의안을 만들기 위해 G7 외무장관 회의가 열렸지만 공동선언 도출엔 실패했다. 미국이 우한 바이러스라는 용어를 공동선언문에 넣자고 고집했기 때문이었다.
Every one of the nations that was at that meeting this morning was deeply aware of the disinformation campaign that the Chinese Communist Party is engaged in.
You can't have this campaign of stigmatizing disinformation smear against China, as some American politicians are doing.
지구촌에 G제로의 그림자가 감돌고 있다.
There is no G20 response to coronavirus. They say they'll study it. There is no coordination in supply chain, no coordination globally on the vaccine. The Americans are blaming the Chinese. They are not working together. So it is a G0 response to the worst crisis of our lifetimes. And obviously that's a very dangerous, very inefficient and very ineffective